Saturday, April 20th, 2013 was a long-awaited date as the people of Edo State came out in droves to choose and vote for their local government chairmen and councillors. Incidentally, this was the first council election being conducted in 5 years since the comrade Governor Adams Oshiomhole came to power. The day started with a lot of enthusiasm, which however soon evaporated as the Edo State Independent Electoral Commission (EDSEC) could not meet the expectations of the public.
They started yesterday telling us that a flight is beginning to Benin. We waited till 2. They said they are going to supply the materials before evening. We waited till this morning. The flight that couldn't land 6 o'clock, we were able to land at 5 o'clock this morning. Now they are distributing materials at 8. When will these materials get to a place like Akoko Edo, Onwa East, all these further areas of your southwest, of your northeast, Ipobaoka in the riverine areas?
Election materials did not arrive at the polling units until in the evening. And even in places where they arrived, result sheets, which were fundamental in voting, were not included.
For those who live in Benin City and other areas in Edo State, what just transpired as an election is a sham.
Really?
A charade. One other issue is raised is the issue of logistics as to how materials were to come from abroad, get to Ikeja and come to Benin. Perhaps a little background will help us here. When after 2 years of running councils with appointed caretaker committees, the comrade governor bucked to pressure and set up Edo State Independent Electoral Commission to organize elections into the 18 local governments and the 192 wards in Edo State. By law, EDSEC had 90 days to prepare for the election. And 90 days they had. They came out with a timetable. I wonder why EDSEC that had 90 days waited to the eve of election to bring materials in from abroad and from Ikeja to Benin. Let's assume that that also happened. Election materials got to Benin according to them, according to Isibo, as early as 5 a.m. Yet, Oredo local government, that is a local government that houses the capital. In fact, EDSEC office is located within Oredo local government. Materials did not get to the polling booths at 4 p.m.
Even with these hiccups, elections were pressured to continue, sending feelers that the delay may have been deliberate.
We said we don't want election for today because the time is gone. Personally, most of us, we live in very, very far places from this local government. Traveling here to my place will take me an hour, 30 minutes before I will use boat and transport the electoral material to my place. I think the day is gone, so we don't want election. So let us face the election on that day.
Now, this Okada Grammar School, up to now, the material is not yet here.
I'm from Iguamo here. So we have been here since 8 o'clock this morning, waiting for the people to come. They said that, okay, the ballot paper is yet to bring to this place.
It's almost 4 now. We have been waiting the election material. We have not seen it. And they told us that they dispatched it at Okada. We are waiting. We do not see the election material.
We have been waiting for the materials. The law enforcement agency are here. The EDSEC officials are here, but they didn't come with materials to vote. And we are tired of saying this election here should be cancelled.
We don't see them. They never come, no paper.
Many voters complained of irregularities and accused Governor Adams Oshiomhole of deliberately orchestrating the irregularities, especially when the Deputy Governor, Pius Odubo, confessed that his vehicle, which conveyed election materials, was attacked by angry youth.
Today, for him to damage a vehicle, my own vehicle, the bus, conveying our own people from the world headquarters, bringing electoral materials, I think he has finally nailed his own coffin.
anticipated some kind of hijacking of electoral materials by the person of the deputy governor who has openly said his boss, his people in the vehicle.
And
carrying materials.
To an unknown destination.
Is he a SEC member?
And he himself also said that those who did it, they have nailed their own coffin, which means he's going to fight back violently. That's wrong. That is not the way to behave. That is not the way to behave as a politician, as a leader. He's number 2 in Edo State. It can't be that kind of.
And it raises a lot of suspicion.
And it has raised the suspicion that
something is fishy.
He has attempted to do something bad, and he was stopped.
So it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that a number 2 man will pick a boss. Well, I have no problem with that. Government officials can be in the boss. But where I have a problem, where I'm very, very worried, for electoral materials to be in the boss of the number 2 man of the state, I mean it's appalling. It's appalling. Means something is wrong somewhere. And when people start to raise suspicion about a particular party being involved in election, it is so obvious that something is wrong.
In some places like Edo North and Edo Central, elections were resisted without the result sheets.
When material came, they not come with result. There's no result sheet. We are just do this election, do this voting. There's no result sheet. We don't know where to write this result after this election. We are complaining this morning. Where is the result sheet? Made them start this election before now. They say they should not start. The result sheet will come. Till now, we have not seen the result sheet. We are just doing ordinary election here.
We are here for the election, but unfortunate enough, till now we have not gotten the materials. They only brought the ballot paper, no a result sheet. And by law, when you are coming with a ballot paper, it's supposed to have come with result sheet.
I'm from Ugbowe, Unit 4. The election should be cancelled because there's no material yet.
When we there, we not see ballot paper, we not even see people. Now they say that they word, we not even see them now, we not see anybody for here. And people want to come out and maybe they just cancel the election.
If you assess the situation here now, I've observed that thugs were recruited from other places to Ovia Northeast, from other places to River. If you watch, many of these people are not from Ovia Northeast. And if we profess one man, one vote, we should respect that slogan.
They want to do accreditation without result. I strongly go against it. I said it has never happened. I've been in this business for long. So now we have to say no result sheet, no accreditation, no election.
In Edo North, where the elections were forced to continue, despite the fact that result sheets were not available, the governor's convoy was attacked out of anger by the people of Auchi in Esok West local government area. The people of Esan Northeast local government area of Edo Central particularly resisted the electoral officers from conducting the elections because the materials arrived about 4 p.m. They fear that if it takes another 1 or 2 hours to send election materials to all the polling units, when will accreditation and voting begin? If the voting spills into the night, hoodlums may take advantage of the process to cause violence and malpractice.